As the soldier slid down the cliff to carry out the mission, enemy troops below sprayed him with machine gun fire. The soldier's legs were hit by multiple bullets. A new recruit picked up a rocket launcher to cover his comrade. He fired a shell and hit a tank 1,000 meters away. This prevented the enemy from firing at the cliff. But the new recruit's position was exposed as a result. The enemy immediately redirected their gunfire toward him. The new recruit pushed his comrade aside to dodge the artillery attack. Fortunately, neither of them was injured. They immediately carried the rocket launcher and moved positions. When the new recruit reached another spot and prepared to fire again, another enemy tank spotted him. A shell flew toward the new recruit. He jumped down to avoid the bombardment. He ran to an excellent shooting position. He picked up the rocket launcher once more and destroyed the other enemy tank. At this point, only one enemy tank remained, but the new recruit had used up all his shells. If they didn't destroy it, tanks will pose a huge threat to their camp. The soldier who had been carrying out the mission on the cliff came up with a plan. They could set a trap on the cliff to destroy the tank. The soldier began hitting the rocks to plant explosives, but he found the rocks harder than steel. Even a steel chisel couldn't pierce them. He realized these weren't ordinary rocks. This is a kind of iron or rock as hard as an iron plate. The soldier had to find the rock's weak points, but no matter how he struck it, the rock showed no reaction. Just when the soldier thought the plan wouldn't work, a fishy smell suddenly wafted over. The soldier knew there must be cracks near the rock. He then jumped to the other side of the rock, and sure enough, found a huge crack. They lowered a large amount of explosives into the crack using ropes. When the enemy tank unit passed below the cliff, the soldier pressed the detonation switch immediately. In an instant, a massive avalanche of rocks poured down, directly burying the enemy tank under the rubble. The soldier on the cliff was also affected by the explosion, with shrapnel wounds all over his body. The soldier completed the mission with his life.